Hi, beloved. Some of y'all are really freaking amazing, and I'm gonna tell you something right now that may shock you a little bit. But some of y'all have been so restricted in your lives from just simply being yourself that you're afraid to actually go live. Many of you guys are not having financial issues, you're having self confidence issues. Many of you are not having issues getting a job, you're having an issue expressing your true character. Many of you guys are not having financial issues, you're having life issues where you're not living, you're not alive, and you're trying to do something that alive people do, which is receive. You're receiving when you're not here to receive. You can't put something material in the hands of a ghost. And so what I mean by that is some of you have not discovered enough life for yourself to understand who it is that you are. Some of you guys are afraid to actually go out there and experience experiences that may make you feel in ways that you don't truly desire to feel extendedly. Okay, some of y'all have been hurt so bad that you're afraid just to simply hurt or deal with pain or deal with sorrow or sadness or grief because of the simple fact that you've dealt with it already so intensely in such a tender part of your existence. And so I understand. And so a lot of us right now in the collective are dealing with this really anxious energy that is telling us to just go live. And it will actually be far much more normal for us to just be outside, everybody with fucking backpacks on, just figuring out what they're doing next because we are in this state of arc within our character story where we really don't know who the fuck we are. It's giving Batman in the hole because he just got his ass murked by Bane, and now he has to figure out if he's going to heal his body or not, and then learn how to get out of the pit he done fell in. I say an amen. Some of us don't realize that we're in a pit that we done fell into. And this pit we're meant to come out of in order for ourselves to become the worthy champions that we deserve to be, as opposed to the aching and painful warriors still on a battlefield that ain't got no other motherfucking enemies on it except for ourselves and our reflections and our mirages. At this point, you got to realize that, yes, yourself may deal with what's called home freeness, where you're no longer in what you knew to be a home. And instead of your home having walls, your home now has sky, and it has sun, and it has moon, and it has stars, and it has butterflies and bumblebees, and it has trees, and it has maybe a couple heads, and maybe it has, other folks with backpacks, and then maybe it got coyotes, and then maybe it got trash cans and garbages, and then maybe it has a whole plethora of things, and it may not be the most ideal experience for what you have known to be your reality. However, there's something that you need to discover within yourself for yourself to experience liberation from what you knew. And some of y'all need to be shook to shake up. Some of y'all need to be shook to shake up. Because you don't understand, you only know yourself as a graham cracker, but you didn't realize that you could be cheesecake. You didn't realize that you could actually be cheesecake. Yeah, you could be cheesecake crust, but people still consider the graham cracker crust the best part of the cheesecake. So really, you could really be someone's favorite, because who the hell is just eating a regular old graham cracker? Ugh. Bitch, ugh. You could be a s'more, okay? And you don't even know, because you won't let life crisp you up a little bit, okay? It's just it's time to live life. And some of us are so young, we're afraid to look a certain way, and we're trying to have it together at 18, 19, 20, 21. And I'm 33 years old, but at the same time, like, I'm just now coming out of situations where I was dealing with living a nomadic lifestyle. And bitch, it was kind of, don't get me wrong. Was I stressed, pressed, and a mess throughout? Oh, baby girl, tight, mad tight. Upset, pressed, and healing from all of that mess. However, it did give me a lot of character. It did show me a lot about my personality. It did allow for me to heal many things within myself. It did allow for me to get some buck. It did allow for me to stand the fuck up. It allowed for me to also realize who the fuck I am as well, because there was a lot of folks who were sleeping on me because I was sleeping on me. And then I had to really show up and be like, oh, wait a minute though. Wait a minute. I may not have four walls, but guess what I do have though? Talents and receipts. Baby, I will eat I will eat. Trust me, I will always eat. Why, bitch? Because my talent list is in lease. Bitch, talk about it. Okay? When I tell you I'm able to do everything and well, and what I don't know how to do, I'm able to learn and body down. Shit, I'm the last bitch you ever want to sleep on. I'm the last bitch you ever want to sleep on. I guarantee you, down to my body, bitch. My body has been changing and transforming because I've chosen to holistically heal myself. And I said, I'm not using anything, not a steroid, not a herb, not a nothing. I just want to heal it with just pure emotion. I want to get to a space where I love myself so goddamn much that my body and the cells within it just change and morphs and transforms, bitch. And whoop, who the fuck is she? A bitch that love her motherfucking self. Okay? Talk about it. How did you heal? Self-love. Self-love. Watch. I'm going to get, watch. Just watch. If you want to watch the show, watch the motherfucking show, okay? Scroll to the beginning of my TikTok, and you will see how the transformation has been. Baby, I got this. I got this, boo-boo, okay? So when it comes down to it, I'm so hyped right now, and I'm trusting myself, even in this moment, to just deliver this channel message to y'all of just saying that if you're in a state of your life right now where you can't get a job, your money's tight, everything's just looking a little bit funny, you don't like where you live at, you don't like who you are, you don't like what your life is like, you need to go heal, you need to go express. Maybe, baby, you need to go pick up a tent and go live on the beach for a couple days, okay? It's not always giving for the rest of your life, okay? Mine went about 3 years, roughly, okay? However, baby, it doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter what the length of time is. If you're on the planet 80 years, you already done live about 20-something years. Imagine you go through a year, 2, 3, or something like that, or just a little funny situation, a little transformation, a little situation. Like, bitch, call yourself Aang, and you're on your avatar journey. Call yourself Moses, bitch, and it's just not giving 40 days and 40 nights because you got Wi-Fi and other distractions. Maybe it's just not giving Jesus, it's giving yours, okay? Like, come on, Latter-day Saints, you're just on a little mission. Okay? Mansa Musa just traveling from here to there. It's, look, bitch, look, allow yourself to go on this journey and stop thinking that you gotta have everything put together. You gotta have a job, you gotta have a car, you gotta have a house, you gotta maintain it all for your whole life. Some of y'all parents are stressed out, upset, angry, bitter, mad, depressed, fuming, okay? Jealous, and just downright sad. Because they done had babies at 13, 14, 15, and 16 years old, been trying to be perfect since then, and then was trying to be perfect before that because their lives in the house was already messy. And so they ain't never lived a life of freedom. Some of y'all parents don't even fucking know what it feels like to not have to pay a motherfucking bill because they was out there in fields and shit doing whatever they can to make the house, you know, a home at 7 and 8, taking care of your brothers and sisters who were 3 months years old, 2 months years old. Like, come on. Like, it's just giving, don't fucking traumatize yourself as an adult again. So much so to the point where you are forcing yourself to have it together. What the fuck is it? That don't make no sense. You know what I mean? I'm not eating you up, by the way, babe. I'm just real passionate. And so I'm just getting all this out, and there's a lot of energy running through my body. So I got to just trust myself and let it out. But I'm not eating you up. I'm just eating up the situation. Okay. So it's just really giving, babe, like, go be free and know that sometimes you could do it wigglies. Okay, sometimes you could go look a little funny. Sometimes you could go look a little unkept. It's not giving abandon. Don't abandon yourself. But at this moment, I just feel like there's so many people on the planet who could really use the perspective of go backpacking. Okay, go backpacking. Some of y'all don't know what skills you have outside of working a 9-to-5 or working a job where somebody's telling you what to do, because you've never had to fend for yourself like that. You never had to really show up for yourself. You've always been somebody who followed instructions, and you followed instructions so well to a motherfucking T that you thought that as long as you followed instructions for the rest of your life that you'd be lickety, you could be good. You'll be good. You'll be good. Peachy key. Peachy key. As long as you follow instructions, you'll be peachy key. No, baby, that's just not how life works. Sometimes the shit get shook up, okay? Sometimes, girl, it's a little shake up on them. And you gotta swivel, bitch. Ooh, sometimes you gotta swivel on them. Ooh, girl, sometimes you gotta dip up, okay? Sometimes you gotta bob and weave, and sometimes you gotta surrender and let the waves just do their thing, okay? So at this point, breathe, listen to your higher self. And also, y'all, real tip, as a collective and individuals, faith, Some of you faith for real, and learn what that's like. Learn what that means. Okay.